says I need to get permission from them. Okay.
You can still participate in the trivia contest. Just put your answers in the chat, and the one with the fastest correct answer the most amount of times wins a nifty prize. minutes away from the show.
be starting in just a few. The chicken just tucked herself in, by the way. Well, maybe he can't see it as often. Oh, time off for good behavior. I like that.
Keep going, Raven. You're almost in first place.
Oh, I think that was it. My powers tell me the show is happening any moment. Yes, of course. Winner's a winner in my book.
Hi, welcome to the show. How's everybody doing tonight? If you haven't done so already, go ahead and unmute yourselves. And when you unmute yourselves, say Magic Vision.
MagicVision!
Wow, you guys are awesome. That was amazing. Good job. I hope you continue that throughout the show because we could use that energy. This is going to be so much fun. This show is jam-packed with belly laughs from beginning to end, except for my part. So now we get down to nitty gritty. Let's go to gallery view. We're in speaker view now in the upper right hand side. If you click on view and go to gallery, let's see who's here. If you can see everyone, give a wave. Hey, everyone.
Oh,
I can see.
Oh, great. Wonderful to see you all. We'll be going to gallery view during the show, but before that, I just want to make a couple of announcements. Number one, for years, we've been threatening to do season passes, and today, this year, we finally did it.
woohoo!
So you can now get your season pass each time you go to get your ticket for the show. And I want to congratulate the first two season pass holders, Linda Lopez and Valerie Kenyon.
Yay!
For you to publish, I just go back. I see it. There was a published to music. I just saw it.
Lancha.
That's one. That's the dream.
And the next
that is.
announcement
They can
is
hear
we
you.
are now participating in Patreon.
You see that? This
So
is him.
if you go to your chat,
This
you
is
can
him.
check us out on Patreon. Thank you very much for doing the trivia contest. We'll be announcing the winner a little later on in the show. And now we get to the fun part. If you see something you like in the show, in order to make it interactive and fun, what are you going to do?
Unmute.
That's right. Unmute and yell and say, yay, clap
Unmute?
your hands. And if you don't want to unmute, you can go ahead and do this. We'll be able to see you. It'll be fun.
Oh. Okay.
And let's see, how many of you wore green? Oh, Kathy, you look lovely. Nice. Steve. Yes. Rhea. Awesome. And Jennifer, Rich. Thank you so much, Cheeky. Thanks for making it fun and wearing green. And I love that hat, Fontaine. Now, the last thing, we want to make sure that you can see the entire show big and pretty. So everybody go back to speaker view. And we are going to enjoy the show. Have fun, you guys.
Thank you, Magic Genie. Majinga O'Finnegan here. Can everyone hear me well?
Perfectly.
It's time for a little bit of colorful magic, just for you. Thank you. That wasn't it, though. I need that. Ooh. Whoop. Majinga O'Finnegan with whiskers on my chin again. Watch the scarf. Magic!
Very nice.
Wow.
Yay!
Oh, you like that one so much, I'm going to do it again for you. Whoa! And a flower for the Magic Genie. And no, spring magic is complete without our beautiful little birdie. Paloma!
Paloma!
And how are ye this day, Paloma? Ah, looking good. A little bird just told me we're going to have a heck of a time this evening. Wave hello to everybody, Paloma. And in a moment, she's going to help us. Right now, you stay right up there on top of the magic bean pole. How have you all been, by the way? It's been a month since I've seen some of you, but it sure is great to see Linda Lopez and Valerie Kenyon all the way from the East Coast. We have quite a few East Coasters here this evening, as well as a couple of celebrations. And we would like to thank all of you for being here. Are you up for a little bit of Irish magic this evening?
Yeah!
Well, you know, a lot of magicians do card tricks, but this is real Irish magic. We're celebrating an Irish spring. Well,
Art of
it's a
choice.
nice,
I
clean
like
act, I promise you. So if you just feast your eyes on this, I'll show you why we call this MagicVision. Whoop! Oh! And there's no camera tricks whatsoever. Alrighty, now that we're on our way, I think it's time for me to tell you about something very important to the Irish people. He was the head of the gods in Ireland, known as the Dagda. He had several magical implements. One of them was called Dagda's pot, an ever-filling cauldron. With this cauldron, he could feed all the land of Ireland. Well, let's say that wasn't quite enough for all the Irish people. He was a magician as well, this Dagda. He also had a magic harp that he could change the seasons with. Not to mention his pot would always refill by magic. He also had a special club. He could whack people with this club, and he could kill the living with it, or bring the dead back to life. But we're not going to do that one. Are you getting the fact that Dagda's pot is a magic pot? And Dagda, he is going to help us row that bean pole tonight. We might even get to climb up to the top of a rainbow and catch a leprechaun. Would you like that?
Yeah.
Well, there will be lots of surprises in the show this evening. Magic Genie, was that you?
No, that was me.
I could have sworn I heard a leprechaun just then. Did you fine folks hear anything?
Vaguely.
Okay,
Yes.
vaguely. That's good
Yes.
enough. Let's just let that go and look inside my box of tricks. Every magician has a box of tricks. I'm no exception. Ho, you're gonna like this. You want to see what's inside my box of tricks? It's a box of tricks. Hold on a moment, Magic Genie. This
Good one.
is an Irish show. We don't want tricks. We need something else. Something like
Lucky Charms.
the Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
Oh, this sugary goodness is filled with much joy. Do you think we should open it?
Yes. Yes.
I would like to know what our VIP ticket holders would like me to open this or not. You know, our VIP ticket purchasers are supporting the San Jose Multicultural Artists Guild this evening. So we'd like to give a special thanks to Roger, Rich, Jeff, and Dave. In fact, I'm going to open this box of cereal for all of you right now. You know, I loved eating this stuff when I was a kid. Actually, I never really enjoyed eating it, but I liked to get the prize out of the box. They usually put in a wee little prize inside here. Let's see what we got. Oh, what a mess. Oh, wait, I found the prize. Oh, look at this. Is it a shamrock? No, it's a real rock. I guess I would have preferred to be a shamrock. Oh, hold on. Holy smokes, folks. There's something else in here. I could swear I see a leprechaun having breakfast.
Yay.
They're all different colors. It's got this
Yeah.
Wait.
Ah.
Are you open, man?
What?
Just wow.
What was it? Okay. Load that dishwasher. Load the dishwasher.
They're magically delicious.
Fantastic.
So that's what's really inside one of these boxes, if you were wondering. You know, it got me to thinking, that must be a Blarney stone inside as a prize. And some of us have been lucky enough to kiss the Blarney stone at the Blarney Castle in Ireland. You know what Blarney means? It means baloney. If you can tell a good tale of Blarney, you can tell a good story. Some people tell me I'm full of Blarney.
Malarkey.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And how about you, Barry? Shabbat Shalom. Oh, wrong day. You know, they say that St. Patrick was the one who scared all the snakes out of Ireland. But I think that was a trick we'll learn about a little bit later when Mystical Maya tells us more. Because there never really were any snakes in Ireland. Ah!
Oh. Oh.
Holy smokes, I think it was that darned leprechaun again. Messing with us. I think I see the leprechaun.
He's gone now.
If you see that little leprechaun, you guys gotta let me know, because if I catch him, then we can get a pot of gold. Or maybe even a stimulus check.
Oh.
That chance of that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
How's our beanpole doing? You doing okay, Paloma? What's that? A little bird just told me that a lot of us have been doing our magic for some time. We're no spring chickens, but you're about to see some in our magic shop.
Well, Virginia, you'll see how much fun it is to play with a leprechaun. Nobody steals me Lucky Charms and gets away with it.
Welcome back to the magic shop.
Oh, so cute.
All right, all the animals you have. Easy now, look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Leprechaun riding a chicken.
Just go down. Careful, Lassie. That's the hole in the middle there. And not so close to the edge, mind ya. Stop holding the poor bird, you hooligan. Up it.
Oh, my goodness. Norbert.
Oh, you're a wild one, aren't you? Don't stop and smell the clovers now. Good job, Norbert. You like chickens so much, but they are huge to me. Let me show you how I feel. That's it. I'm hitting the up.
St. Patty's Day.
And this Spud's for you. Huh, oh. Looks like we're having mashed potatoes again, Jeannie. The Irish are quite an inventive folk. You know, they survived a terrible, terrible travesty on their Irish island in 1845. You might have heard about the Great Potato Famine. They lost 1 million people to starvation, and it lasted until 1952 before things started to get better. But just in the last couple of years, the island of Ireland has been supplying food to Africa and other places in Europe. They certainly bounced back due to their hard work and diligence. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of astonishing Irish technology you might not be aware of. For instance, it's me Spud phone. Hello? Who? Rick. Is there a Rick Heath here tonight?
I think so.
Well, here's a toast to you, sir. Or a Spud, rather. Here's something, an Irish saying for you, sir.
Okay.
May you have head in your eyes and none in your spuds.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I had my potato on mute.
Yeah. I can't see myself on this thing.
I couldn't really see you here either, frankly.
Did you see me?
Yeah, you know, it's a little bit of cyber magic. It basically, it looks simple, but this is an iPhone. You know how potatoes grow eyes?
Oh my gosh.
This is the latest model. In fact, these, you have to be careful. These can be a little bit contagious and you can get pink eye.
Okay.
But I'll be mailing this to you, Rick. I'm going to mail this to you. So when you open me letter, I will always be there.
I like it.
Okay, well, it beats getting hit in the head by a Blarney stone, don't it?
Sure does.
Is that leprechaun again? I'll tell you what. What we're going to have to do is water this beanpole soon. It'll create a magical flower, and maybe we can get some of the gold. All we have to do is return to the other dimension. And now we have some magic water that we need for the bean pole. But like I said, there's been some strange things happening here today. Things that are unexplainable. Things I have no idea what's going to happen next. So if you see anything suspicious, I had that bowl just a moment ago. By the way, how you like me shamrock shoot?
Muy bonito. Charming.
Oh, I forgot. I have an accessory that goes with it. Another fine toast to all of you. Speaking of watering, here's to a long life and a merry one. A quick death and an easy one. A pretty girl and an honest one. A nice warm Guinness and another one. Are you ready for a little bit of close-up magic? Well, I'm so glad for all of you, because that's what's next. By the way, I'd like to thank Linda Levine for joining our show again. How are you, Linda, and your new digs? Looking good. Thank you for the magic you've shared for so many years with all of us. Right now, I'd like to show you an ancient little mystery. And Eureka, you've got it. Actually, Eureka, I have it. Eureka is the one who brought us chocolates. Remember that?
Yeah.
All right, watch carefully. Oh, Carol, this may bring back a memory or two. Oh, it looks like our birdie's flying off the beanpole, Jeannie. You're going to need to go and make sure she doesn't pull down the finale of our... There she goes, just like we planned.
That's awesome.
There was the finale of the show.
I'm glad I tuned in.
It is live, real theater after all, isn't it? Oh, by the way, this is the Green Man. Let's hear it once again for Paloma. That bird is always missing her cues. But speaking of birds, I think, Carol, you might recognize this. This is a little strange something me picked up in the land of Iceland. My own father got it for me. And inside is this little saucer. What do you see?
Nothing.
Ain't nothing. Until I go 1, 2, 3 times, snap me fingers, and lo and behold, that's a little Paloma egg.
Oh.
Egg does come first.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, keep your eyes on the egg, me friends. It might not be a dove egg, it might be that of a chicken.
Oh. Oh.
I, too, was deafened into stunning silence the first time I witnessed that mystery. Comes all the way from Iceland. But you know who doesn't come from Iceland? Is our good friend Dale, Magic Dale, who was meant to be here last month when we celebrated the Lunar New Year. Now I hope you enjoy the Chinese magic presented by Corrine, Magic Dale. Followed by followed by another special Irish treat. Enjoy.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The year is 1937, 2 years after the Prohibition. What seemed a way to protect people from harm ended up with generations of
Somebody has
alcoholics.
to mute.
According to the accounts shared by the showgirls of the chop suey circuit of the 1940s and 50s, the story of the nightclub days were filled with glamour, exotic fantasy, and lively entertainment. It was a time of late dining, free-flowing booze, and exotic partying. Sometimes the entertainers got caught up in the lifestyle too. Fast forward to 1979 as we catch up with the Prohibition magician Aya.
Yeah, that's after so. Does he?
No sound, Mike. We can hear you.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
No.
Can't hear you.
Okay.
Alrighty, folks.
Now we can. Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, you just missed the best toast that can only be said once a full moon.
Oh no!
You'll have to come back to the show next year to see what you missed. But the important thing is, thanks to Ravana, we now have the leprechaun's gold. It's... That darn leprechaun not only muted me, Jeannie, the gold has turned into clovers.
Oh no!
That's all right, at least we tried. At least you can hear me. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And may the good Lord love and protect you. May the good Lord...
We can hear you.
What's that? Hear ya. That's right. And speaking of hearing things,
I can hear you.
I got to water this bean plant again. Magic Genie, there's been a few little shenanigans going on. I'm sorry for all the hijinks, folks. I think it's time to play a song. We're going to honor some people this evening. First off, we're celebrating a special surprise birthday for Raul and Carlos.
Yay!
Feliz cumpleaños. Raul, I hope your life coach is going really well. And Carlos, I hope you won big in Las Vegas.
Woo!
Carlos!
I love to go to Las Vegas to visit my money.
Hey, what happens in Vegas stays.
Well, this beanpole is supposed to take right off, you know, if it gets the right thing. But meanwhile, I say it's time for a little Irish shanty. What do you say?
Yes.
Yeah, Shanty.
Ah, there's that darn leprechaun. Oh. Turns out it was a leprechaun on my knee. Not an old Susanna. The show is it's running a little bit amok. I think it's time for us to check back in the cereal box here. Let's see what the leprechaun is drinking. Oh, I'd like to give a shout out to me niece, Bailey.
Nice.
And what else is that leprechaun doing in here? Oh my goodness, you folks won't believe this. The leprechaun, he's doing a little bit of drinking too.
Excellent.
For each glass I drink, I will make a toast to ya. Not to Majigga, mind ya. He doesn't know art from his arse. He's a buck Egypt. Here's to the rest of ya. May your day be touched by a bit of Irish luck, brightened by a song in your heart, and warmed by the smiles of the people you know. This beer is powerful. A good friend is like a four-leaf clover, hard to find and lucky to have.
No.
Uh-oh. Oh man, do you think he's okay?
Something magic
Uh,
show.
Leprechauns, they can really get out of hand.
I think that leprechaun is a little irked at me, Jeannie.
Oh,
I
we're
think
back, we're
that's
back,
the. Oh, folks. Oh, there's a few little rough patches, but it's like a patch of clover. Maybe we'll find something good in all of this. Is everyone having a good time?
Yeah.
How about you, Betty and May? You joined us last minute tonight. Are you having a good time?
Betty.
Jennifer? Setare? All right,
Yeah.
wonderful. Well, I think it's almost time to make this plant bloom. I think the stalk has grown just a wee bit enough. We can work our magic together. You just have to repeat the spell after I say it. And the spell is, may the good Lord protect you.
May the good Lord protect you.
And the devil neglect you.
And the devil neglect you.
All right, let's see what magic we can work on this plant. At the count of 3, everybody repeat after me that same limerick. 1, 2, 3. May the good Lord protect you. And the devil neglect you.
Wow.
Beautiful flowers. And with this, we can entice the leprechaun maybe to be a little good, a little bit better than he has been. Actually, we could learn a wee bit more about Irish mythology by visiting one of our favorites, Mystical Maya.
Hello, welcome to my sacred space. And today we'll speak of history. We'll speak of St. Patrick. Who was St. Patrick? He is known for driving the snakes from Ireland. He's the patron saint of Ireland. But there's never been snakes in Ireland, not before or after the arrival of St. Patrick. What does this legend mean? Well, when St. Patrick came to Ireland, he found the Celtic Druids. He found the indigenous spiritual people of Ireland, and there was a clash between the old world and the new world. St. Patrick fasted for 40 days, the legend says, and he drove the snakes into the sea. We know now this is a symbol of driving the Druids out of Ireland. Who were the Druids? Well, the Druids worshiped nature. They were the tribal religion of Ireland before Christianity. And what was sacred to the Irish people was the Tuatha De Danann, the fairies, who lived in the hills and the hollows and the stones of the land. Let's speak of the fairies.
It is said the Tuatha De Danann once ruled Ireland. You must be careful, however, as a mortal human. You could step into a fairy circle and fall asleep for 100 years, never to return. The fairies, or the Sidhe, are not the light pixies you imagine them to be. They are mischievous, dark. They can exchange fairy children for human children as changelings and take them from the world. You, Majinga, have leprechauns, often seen smoking a pipe with their four-cornered hats, with liquor and dancing, even spinning on their hats as tops. They can be quite mischievous, Majinga. You must learn to protect yourself from the fairies, or you may find that you are overwhelmed by them.
Now, Majinga, it's important that you have tools to fight the leprechauns. 1. Fairies and leprechauns cannot cross over moving water. So find a river, a creek, go over a bridge, and they might not be able to follow you. Also, if you are on the path and you see the leprechauns coming, take your jacket, turn it inside out, put it back on and walk backwards. This confuses the leprechaun. They don't know exactly what you are, and they might leave you alone. But a powerful tool is iron. Find a piece of iron, Majinga. Put it in your pocket. Iron will take the power away from the leprechaun. Fairies are repelled by iron, and they will flee if they know you have it, and if they touch it, they will lose their powers. I hope this helps, Majinga. Blessings to you.
Unmute.
Unmute. You're muted again.
Unmute.
Unmute.
Thank you for the key, Mystical Maya. I'll use this to protect myself. And thank you, audience, for telling me when you can't hear me. Because like I said, that is tonight. At least I have the good book with me. I've had this good book for many, many years. It's the Book of Blackstone.
Oh.
Blackstone Jr. There's his autograph right there when I got to perform in downtown San Jose with him. He was such a nice feller. And you know, the strange thing is, when I was a wee lad, me own grandma took me to see him perform in New York City on Broadway. It was the first magic show I ever saw. Quite a bit to live up to. I don't think he had any leprechauns messing with him that night either. Was that you, Jeannie? You better lay off my mute button. I'd like to tell you folks all a little bit more about the history of magic and the Blackstones right now.
Among the great legends of magic, the name Blackstone is most prominent. He was born in 1885 and began his magic career in 1904 at the age of 19. He passed away in 1965, but his son continued the show. Following Houdini's death, Blackstone would become the most well-known magician in America in the 1930s. Blackstone customarily wore white tie and tails when performing, and he traveled with large illusions and a sizable cast of assistants. For a number of years, he toured in the Midwest of America, often performing throughout the day between film showings as movie theaters began to take over and vaudeville entertainment was fading. Blackstone remained silent during much of his big stage show, which was presented to the accompaniment of a pit orchestra. He made women float in the air, caused light bulbs to pass through their middle, and sawed a lady in half without a box, just a great big visible giant buzzsaw. When I was lucky enough to see this at age 10, performed by Blackstone Jr., I was absolutely terrified. When not on tour, Blackstone lived on an island he called Blackstone Island, near Colon, Michigan, where he had a brief stint as co-owner of the Blackstone Magic Company. His partner in the business, which lasted only 18 months, was an Australian magician named Percy Abbott. Both Harry Blackstone Sr. and Jr. are buried at the Lakeside Cemetery in Colon. And Gay Blackstone, Harry Jr.'s wife, is still with us and active in magic and produces a variety show on television. The Blackstone legend will always continue.
Oh, and the magic influence runs deep. Did the leprechaun mute me again?
No.
Oh, good. As a matter of fact, when I performed with Blackstone, I brought him this.
Oh.
What is that?
It's a hairy black stone.
Oh.
Thank you. Good night. I'm back. Yes, and my grandma and I got to sit in the second row. That year I was a mere 10 years old in New York City, and we witnessed these illusions performed by the Blackstones close up. The most wondrous of all was called the Enchanted Garden, or Garden of Flowers. Tonight, we're going to perform some of that for you, and we hope you enjoy the magic of springtime.
See, your vocal gonna sound really good through this.
Okay.
But you have to be acoustically guitar or take the better.
Oh. Oh.
Now, here's where I go to my name. Oh, you don't,
Yay!
you don't know how crunchy this floor is, folks, with all these Lucky Charms spilled all over the ground. I think that's what's making you think this is a walk in the park, huh, Paloma? But it's now time for her to go on a little magical journey. Everybody wave bye-bye, Birdie.
Bye, Paloma.
But before we go any further, take a good look inside this bucket. And may the Lord take a good liking to you, but not too soon. And now, let's dance a little jig. Were you keeping your eyes on the birdie, folks?
Yes.
Well, watch this.
Oh. Okay, there we go.
It's our chicken Ginger. Jeannie, you need to learn how to handle your chickens, okay? Okay, all right, go ahead.
Good thing you're vegetarian.
Oh, hello, Ginger.
So cute.
So cute.
Folks, have you ever seen a chicken hypnotized?
No.
Well, I'm going to hypnotize one for you now. Or maybe she'll hypnotize you. Stare deep into the chicken's eyes. Okay, I hope you're watching this, Kathy. And all the way in Florida, John. And we have our friend Roger watching from Wisconsin. I hope your chickens are thawed out by now. Okay, and then all the way in New Mexico, Steve, have you ever seen a chicken hypnotized? Watch carefully. Elisa, down in San Diego, feast your eyes on a hypnotized chicken. I know what you're thinking. This is a tough gig for a Chinese chicken. Could be worse. She could be working in Chinatown.
Oh.
That would be an awfully short stint. And awake. And there she is.
Yay.
Yay.
Now, hopefully that darn leprechaun won't be messing with us again, and our chicken is nice and safe.
Oh.
That was your cue, Jeannie. We're going to go to gallery view right now and check out a few other things. Was that you or the leprechaun? I'm going to check out this fine audience. Oh, Betty, it's so nice to see you. I love that hat. Very nice. Raymond, your Irish eyes are smiling. Very good. Oh, I recognize that boy, Jeffrey, but he's shrunk quite a bit. He's still on hormones? Oh, and I see Ravana. Oh, David, I'm so glad your health is well with us. Could we have a big hand for an old-time friend, David?
Yay.
And Jill, I see you. Watch out, David, you're being followed. Oh, and all the way from India, we have the great humble Houdini with us. Oh, my goodness. He has a ghostly figure. Oh, and a paper hat. Oh, wonderful. And May, so good to see you. Oh, Raj, wonderful to have you here. Wonderful.
Michael,
Wonderful.
you have Bailey. You have Bailey.
Okay, whatever you said, I believe you. Carla, Corrine. Oh, Abe, thank you so much for attending so many of our shows. Honestly, honest, Abe.
Hello.
We appreciate that. And Fariba, so glad you could make it. Happy Nowruz to you. We're now celebrating the day of Persian New Year. So hope you're enjoying your springtime.
Thank you so much, Michael. Great show. Thank you.
Of course, of course. So glad you could make it. And Merdad as
you.
well. I like your new hairdo.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you.
So welcome. Right now, we're going to try a little interactive magic. Maybe Ethan would like to pick a card for us this evening. Would you?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you choose a card in just a moment. But hold on, before we do that, folks. I thought I saw a leprechaun again. Did anybody see a leprechaun in the gallery view? Carol, did you see a leprechaun? Wait, his name appears to be an anagram. It says W. O'Brien. I will make that connection later. But I do think we have a leprechaun in our midst. Let's say hello to W. O'Brien. Then we'll get to the card magic. Hi, W. O'Brien. How are you, sir?
Top of the morning to you, Machinga. Or should I say top of the evening to you?
Yes, very, very true. I don't even know what time zone you're in. I'm sure it's been quite stuffy in that box of cereal. It's nice to meet you, although you've been messing with the show a little bit. But thank you for joining us.
Well, 'tis me pleasure, laddie. I'm enjoying it immensely.
Wow, he's quite a ventriloquist too, isn't he? Or
There we go.
was he just frozen for me or for you? Oh, it's a Zoom thing. It's filled with gremlins.
Yeah, he was frozen for me too.
Well, is there anyone else watching the show with you, Mr. Leprechaun? Do you have any kids or a wife?
Oh, no. We leprechauns don't get married. When my mother tried to get me married off, I outright refused, and I was gladly exiled from my community. I ran for the hills, literally. I ran for the hills, and I've lived under them ever since. Leprechauns do not get married.
Oh, well, do you at least have any pets?
No. Who wants to deal with the shenanigans of having a pet? Now, don't get me wrong. I love animals. We just don't keep them as pets. But sometimes we might borrow one of your pets. Do any of you out there in the audience have a dog or a cat? Raise your hand. Let me see if you have a dog or a cat. Raise your hand. Nobody. Well, if
yeah,
you did,
I see people raising their hand.
okay. Well, you might come home from work or wake up very early in the morning and see that your pet is very tired. It's because we leprechauns like to go riding on the backs of them. It's very tired for no apparent reason. It's most likely because a leprechaun has come over and taken your pet out for a ride.
I think I noticed you doing that. I noticed you doing that a little earlier. That's for sure. But tell me something. Is it true about the pots of gold?
What's that you say?
Is it true of gold? Yes.
Who wants to know? Leprechauns owning pots of gold? Ha! Malarkey! A bunch of hogwash. There's no gold around here. It's a legend, I tell you. It's an outright lie, you hear me? No reason for any of you to think I have any gold. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Okay, that's fine. No need to get upset. Why don't you just enjoy the rest of the show then?
Looking forward to it.
All righty. Well, let's get back to Ethan then, and we're going to do ourselves a card trick. And you know that there's a lot of spring in these cards, because it is an Irish Spring. So everybody keep your eyes on these cards. You can see every single one of them is different. And we're going to have Ethan shout out the name of any one of the cards you'd like.
Yes. I'm sorry, you're going too fast as you reveal each one. Enough time for me to make up my mind.
We don't have that much time.
All right. How about the Four of Hearts?
The Four of Hearts. Okay, now I have to find it. You see that? Okay. The Four of Hearts. Right here. Very good. Thank you, sir. We're going to have someone else pick a card. Would perhaps Michelle like to join us? Would you like to choose a card? Just any one of those? Or perhaps, let's say Gus, all the way out in Wyoming. Gus, would you kindly name one of these cards, sir? He's sending it to me mentally, I can tell. Or he's mental. Hi there, Bailey. I saw your bottle earlier. Okay, so Gus, you're on mute and you have a teenager spazzing out. So let's go to... Okay, here you go. Would you name a card, sir?
5 of diamonds.
5 of diamonds. Okay. The 5 of diamonds. And we're going to pick one more card. Thank you very much, sir. Let's see. Bob Hale didn't make it, did he? Lionel here. I've heard about his railroad. Okay, let's choose Cheeky.
Yes.
Cheeky Mahia. Would you name one of these cards, please?
K treble K.
The K.
That one.
This one.
King of
Of clovers. That's very
sorry,
good.
Clovers. I'm sorry, my English is not that pretty good looking.
That's all right. My Gaelic sucks. So we've got the 5 of diamonds, the 4 of hearts, and the king of clubs. I'll place all of these cards inside the deck, right in the middle, and give the cards a good shuffle. In fact, if I wind up the cards, they'll actually shuffle themselves. Now all I need is a little box, a magic box, and I happen to have one right here. I place the cards inside the wee magic box, waving my hand over it. Watch carefully. If you've chosen a card, concentrate. Think on that card. And there's the first one, straight out of the middle. The K of clovers. Let's have a big hand for Cheeky. Watch me magic box here. Concentrate if you've chosen a card, and let's see if we can get the second one to rise right up. There it is, the 4 of hearts. That was Ethan's card, I think. And then there's one last one. Watch carefully. The magic box. Thank goodness for Guinness. Wonderful. Well, we're going to turn it over now to a new section we have here at MagicVision called Fam Mail.
Majinga.
Yes.
Majinga.
Yes.
If you don't mind me interrupting, I realize it's a wee little late, but I was unable to submit me coloring page from last month's contest.
Oh, it's true. Last month we had a coloring contest. It was for the year of the ox. Yes. So that was last month's entry. Yes.
I would like to present mine tonight, if it's not too late, for the grand prize.
Well, yeah, these were the prizes that were submitted last month. That's all we had time for. You can show it to us, but that contest is over, Mr. Leprechaun.
Wait, just one wee little minute, laddie. Are you saying you want a coloring page for the grand prize because I'm a wee little month late from turning it in?
Yes, I'm so sorry. I know a lot of people turned in their coloring pages, but
Well, that's a bunch of malarkey. Did you even set your eyes upon me coloring page?
Okay, it's very nice, but it's not only a whole month late, it's also entirely green.
And what be wrong with that? It's my favorite color.
Just you might want to use a little bit more imagination next time you do some adult coloring.
Oh, I see. Well, why don't you come over here and kiss me Blarney Stone, huh? You might think we leprechauns are cute little critters, but I think you'd be forgetting that we also love to play tricks on people, you know.
Oh, I've experienced plenty of that.
But I be no saint. You will rue the game, Jinga, when you didn't select me coloring page as the winner. To hell with ya.
Well, I'm so sorry you feel that way. Hopefully you'll feel better. Ladies and gentlemen, our new segment called Fam Mail. Here's Magic Genie.
Woohoo! Hey! Well, we love to hear from all of you, and we get some really interesting things. In fact, just the other day, look what somebody left for us. Isn't it beautiful? Pretty. For St. Patrick's Day. And not only that, we got something in the mail. Look at this, but it's addressed to Majinga. You better open it up. Let's see what it is.
Oh, it's a letter from me mom.
Oh, how nice.
Oh, for St. Patty's Day.
Yay.
Oh, that's the kind of green I like. Thank you, me mom.
I want a mama like that.
Well, and you can send us mail. We'll be putting information in the email that you get, thanking you for coming to the show, and then we'd love to hear from you. And if you hadn't heard, we also have season passes available for 2021, and we're currently participating in Patreon, so check us out. The link is in the chat. Now, I think we should announce the winner of the trivia contest.
Yay!
And the winner gets this original, not Flat Stanley, but it's a Michael Flatley. Dun, 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 dun. Yay! And the winner is Huey, all the way from India.
Yay!
Congratulations, Huey, for winning the trivia contest. And a shout out to Raymond for coming in a close second.
Good job, all of y'all.
Yay! Now, let's continue the show.
I'm so sorry about the leprechaun business earlier. Hopefully he's back in his box of Lucky Charms, but I think we better check in on him just in case.
Boys and dear, am I steaming? May your home be too small to hold all of your friends. Why? What did I do wrong that was so bad? Things could have been different. Maybe if I tried harder. Maybe I could have made it less green. Pick someone else's coloring page for the winner, will ya? There. How do you like that? First place as it should have been. Curses to you, Majinga. Curses! You hear me?
What just happened? Is everybody hanging in there all right?
Yeah.
Well, it's time for another famous Irish toast. May you live as long as you want, and never want for as long as you live.
Oh.
Wow. That's awesome.
Lancha.
Yes.
Cheers.
Ah. You know, we have a lot of help with this show. And we're having a special guest coming up next who's a master of close-up magic. Ladies and gentlemen, he's known simply as the Coinmancer.
Yep. He's the Coinmancer.
Gotta watch him carefully.
Oh.
Let's go. Nice. Whoa. It's very mesmerizing, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa.
Whoa.
Nice.
What?
The Coinmancer, my friends. And I have here a solid gold colored coin. But this is real money. And Mr. Coinmancer, you did such a fine job. May a mouse never leave your mailbag with a tear in its eye. By the way, me friends, would you like to know how to double your money?
Yes.
The best thing you can do is to fold it in half.
Ah.
Ah, but when you fold it again and again, when it's unfolded, you can see the bill increases. Oh, but watch carefully. Notice the bill never leaves your sight. And I have another wish for each and every one of you. May your bank account be like the great capital of Ireland, always Dublin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Thanks again, Mom.
Oh my gosh.
I think we better check inside and see, this leprechaun, he's had quite a few of these Guinnesses. I don't know if he cares if they're cold or warm or what, but I'm kind of concerned about him. Aren't the rest of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's take another look at our little leprechaun. Oh.
Oh, Majinga, I know what you be after. Don't you be eyeing me gold. You better keep your hands off me gold. So help me. May your trouble be less. May it bless you more. And all you have is come to the door.
What?
I guess Irish talking.
He can't even talk anymore.
What you looking at, Majinga? Never seen an Irishman drink before? You want to make something of it? Majinga, do you? Take that, Majinga. Come on. Get up, you lousy scum. Put up your boots. Fight like a man.
What are you gonna do?
And I'll let you have it. And I'll let you have it good.
Huey. Oh no.
Oh no.
Turns out these are kind of dangerous. That leprechaun's definitely pissed. Huh. But it's okay, folks. We'll get through the show. We'll get through the show. Because, remember, I have something that Mystical Maya told me I could protect with this iron key.
Oh.
So the leprechaun won't be able to have his way for everything throughout the rest. Oh.
Oh.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
You know what? We've got to get to the bottom of this leprechaun problem once and for all. Gonna have to use the haunted key, and I need all of you to wiggle your fingers right toward the screen. I placed the key of iron on it. I need your imaginations to turn the key, which will open the invisible lock into the realm of the leprechaun. And now I can trick him.
Now that you've made all your pretty flowers appear, one by one, I will make them disappear, and you'll never see your precious flowers ever again.
And that, my friends, was The Garden of Flowers, a tribute to the great Harry Blackstone.
Oh, wait a minute. I think we're missing one of the flowers.
What, Jeannie? Oh, it's that darn leprechaun again. We've got to catch him and put an end to all of this, once and for all. I think I know where he is. Let me look under here. Nope, he's not there. Oh, wait! He's not there either.
You will never catch me, Majinga!
Ah, wait a second. Where is he? Where did he go? Wait a minute. That wall wasn't here a moment ago.
Watch it, Majinga. You and Magic Genie stay away from me, you hear? Stay away!
Look here, Mr. Leprechaun. I just want us to stop fighting. As a token of peace, I'm offering you this key to my magic studio. You can come and go as you please, as long as we can be friends. So as a token of my friendship, I give you this key.
Take me, K, Majinga. I don't need it anymore.
Oh, thank you.
Whoa.
Very nice.
Nice.
All the colors of the rainbow.
I've got the key to your magic studio. I've got all the magic I could ever need. Now, all I have to do is change all the locks and keep you out of me hair forever. Wait. I don't feel so well.
You unmuted.
This key. It's made out of iron, isn't it? Don't you know that iron takes away the powers of leprechauns? Of course you did. You tricked me. Listen, lad. I'll give you me pot of gold if you take back this key and give me back me powers.
I don't want your pot of gold.
Then I'll grant you one wish. If you take back this iron key and give me back me powers, I will grant you one wish.
I have but one wish, that we could all live in peace and harmony.
You win. I surrender. Now we are friends. Wait. Did you say harmony?
And how many of you are still with us? Arlene, are you enjoying the show? Yes? Siobhan, Anne,
Oh my
LT,
goodness.
Marilyn, Renee, and Lolo. So good to see you again. And we had a nice Irish spring up on the slopes, didn't we? Well, we have a very special guest who has been producing harmony for our show, The Magic Bazaar, for 23 years now. She's a co-founder of our theater company. She and her husband, Fontaine and Flash. Let's have a big hand for them.
Yay!
Red, gold, green, and blue, all the colors dance together, turn into a bright light, a rainbow, rainbow.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Fontaine and Flash, all the way down from Fountain Valley in Southern California. Well, it's been quite a show this evening, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad we finally got that rainbow. The gold, well, I don't think we need it so much. But just in case there were any repercussions left from the leprechaun's nastiness earlier, I have a gift for you. All you have to do is stare into the green man's face and follow his instructions precisely. If you do, even though we are here on this screen and you're all the way over there, you will feel the magic happen in the very palm of your hand. Just follow instructions by the tube.
I am the tube. Prepare to be hypnotized. Come closer to the tube. Look deep into my eyes. Come close to the tube and prepare to be hypnotized right through your screen. Now listen to my instructions closely, and you too will have your very own magic vision. I want you to stare at my tiny little green head, here at the center of the hypno wheel, and whatever you do, don't look away. You may feel the urge to let your eyes wander, but don't do it. Just relax and stare at my tiny little green head. Now when I count to 3, I want each and every one of you to look at the back of your hand, but not yet. Keep looking at my tiny little green head until I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Now quickly, look at the back of your hand as I distort your reality. But don't be scared. It's just a little hypnosis. And just like that, you have escaped the tube. Until next time, I am the tube. Prepare to be hypnotized.
Ho, 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 ho. Did that work for you? Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right. Well, thank you for participating. All of the bad shenanigans of the leprechaun have been washed away. You know, it's merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. I think there's just one last issue of resolve. And if you know the words to this, feel free to sing along.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do you think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da dee da 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 do, la da dee da da dee da do.
Schlonskis, W. O'Brien, and to all the rest of you, I have one last toast. Here's to cheating, stealing, fighting, and drinking. If you cheat, may you cheat death. If you steal, may you steal the heart of a woman. If you fight, may you fight for a brother. And if you drink, may you drink with us. Thank you to all of the cast members, all of our VIP people, all of our repeat customers, and we hope to see you again next month at MagicVision. And I especially thank our very own Magic Genie.
Wonderful.
Rainbow
Stick
Cat.
around for a few minutes and we'll chat. See you next time.
Adios!